All right, here we go. West side of Etna. One last drive around before I go on to do other things. They have been demolishing and rebuilding Etna, and I just wanted to make sure that I document it because I love Gary, Indiana. I love the memories I have of being out here. I am turning up Cass Street. Cass Street looking a little bit raggedy, but you know, hopefully they'll be knocking them down. So the plan is they're gonna be tearing. I believe I remember them saying about 80 homes and just clearing them out, because this is what happens when you just leave them out here and nobody cares, and years go by and the roads get worse and the houses get worse and nobody lives in them. Next thing you know, they're torn up, torched for whatever reason. A lot of it has to do with insurance. We're not stupid, but some people are just abandoned properties. You don't know. They moved on. Something happened. They went to jail. They died, and the property just sits. So, congratulations to the new mayor of Gary. I'm sorry, I'm watching the landmine potholes out here. Jeez. Mayor Melton, who is replacing Mayor Prince. He's from Gary, and this is 13th Avenue. We're going to cross over here in a minute. See the old church right there on Clay Street? Alright, I did this last video, but I just wanted to make sure that I try to cover as much as possible. I can't guarantee I'll cover every... That's the parking lot for the church there. I can't guarantee I'll cover every street, but I'm going to do my best because, like I said, there's so much else to do. And I just wanted to make sure I got out here and documented Etna and drive around one last time. This 13th place. And as you can see, I've had quite a few people over the years say, why don't you show the nice part of Gary? And I was like, I'm out here documenting things, and I'm going to show what's out here. Here's Benton Street. Now look how nice this street looks. It's possible. And look how nice the places look out here. So if you got that in your head and you're not from the area and you think Gary all looks like the abandoned streets and the block apocalypses, which I call them, and that to me is more than 3, 4, 5 houses side by side that are tore up beyond repair, you can go to the playlist and look up the Block Apocalypse series. And there's a lot of crazy ones up there. West side of Etna. Look at that hot mess. There's a lot of them like that, though. Right through the back door. Looks like they're doing some remodeling on this one. Look at that. Look at that. Nice. All right. Back on 10th Avenue. That was Benton Street. They got a dumpster out there. Looks like they're going to be cleaned up. Look at that. Nice. This does the heart good. I'm glad to see that they didn't just let the neighborhood just go and just stay gone. They're trying to do something. Here's a freshly demolished one. And Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do with a place like this? Look at that. I mean, everything's gone. The roof, the walls, I'm sure the inside's all molded out and rotted out, but you still have the structure and you still got the property, so tear it down and rebuild. See, people still hold it down out here. And they gotta be next to, look at that, see? It just sucks. Can you imagine your neighborhood, like say a couple houses burnt down, they just sat there for 10 years. All that does is attract bad things. Rats, squatters, littering. All right, New Hampshire Street. I can see they've been doing some stuff over here. Freshly demolished, freshly cut trees. Look at that. It's pretty much, I don't see anything new from the last time I did the videos. However, like I said, it's a perfect day for filming. I had a little bit of time on my hands to get out there and do this. And it's very important to me. I think we should go down this street. What do you think? Yeah, I'm not quite sure exactly what street this is, but we'll find out. Look at this. One after another. And then you have people with nice houses right across the street. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. One after another. There's another one demolished. Neighbor taking out the garbage. Nice houses, nice cars. Then you got the bandos right in the middle of them. In case you're not from that street slang, you know, the bandos are basically just another word for a bandit house. Bandit business, whatever. Just call it bandos instead of a bandit. I know a lot of you are probably rolling your eyes, we know. You know what? There's a lot of people out there that don't know, so that was for you guys. Bando, the bandos. See, there's a little cul-de-sac. Sorry, I didn't catch the street on that one, but there used to be a really bad abandoned house right there. They tore it down. Where we at? 11th Place. There's a really bad abandoned house right there, and they tore it down. And yeah, we went in there, me and a social rec. Back in the day when we used to get out and do these ride-arounds and look for things to explore. It's just fascinating to see how things end up being after so long. You know, some of these houses are, what, 70 years old? If not 80 years old. There's the old Etna Little League. I have a video where I did that and the Senior League, so if you'd like to see that, go check that out. On the Google Maps, like I said, that's 13th Place. It looks nice down here. I mean, it's not bad. There's a couple abandoned buildings, but you know, it is what it is. You know, that, and then you got a new one. Look at that, brand new windows, brand new siding, brand new roof. All right, let's see here. Where we at? I can barely read out this. I guess it's as good as mine on this one. Let's see the street, but look at this. Like I said, I can't cover every single little spot and block, but as you can see, there's a lot of new construction going on. A lot of remodeling, because a lot of these houses over here used to look like this. And I can see they got this one boarded up. It looks like they're going to do something to it. When you see them boarded up like that, somebody bought the property and they're going to do something with it, sell it, remodel it, something. But yeah, you know, then you got people that got to live next door to that with nice houses. That's Route 20 right there. And we're coming up on Etna Street, which I have done a video on itself, but I really can't cover Etna unless I do Etna Street. Oh, we got one more street here. My buddy Bobby Fish used to live on this street. What was this? This is Arizona Street. And as you can see, it's not that bad looking, and then you're trying to hold it down to make it look nice, and you have some abandoned properties, and it definitely decreases the value. So I'm pretty impressed seeing how it looks over here. Not that that means anything, but it's just nice to see. It really is. Instead of riding around here like 7 years ago, and there's so many abandoned properties with garbage littered everywhere. Even tires jammed through the windows. All right, that's Etna Street over there. So that's 12th Avenue. Didn't go past Etna School, I see. And this is the way over to the senior league field. Well, speaking of, there's Etna School right there. What's left of Etna School. And as you can see, there's a couple streets back here. I'm not going to get into those ones. But yeah, this is what, let's go around and take a quick look. I've done quite a few videos, I'd say maybe 3 of them. I did not attend Etna School. I was in Glen Park at the time, and Miller. I actually went to Miller for kindergarten on Lake Street, and then went to the Glen Park one on Broadway, which I've done a couple videos on. Y'all go check that out. So this is the only way you can get down that one-way street to go see the Etna School, and we're gonna go down here. In order to see Etna School, you have to turn on a one-way street on 11th Place, and this is Etna Street. You see, and 14th Place. I'm sorry, 14th. I didn't think it was 11th. So go ahead and look twice. There it is. There's Etna School. Etna Elementary School, I should say. I've done videos of where we walked around there. We've been inside there. It's a mess. So much left behind. Look at that. And then across the street, these people have to look at that. Not one abandoned house across the street, but that's Etna School. You know what? I can't really say how long it's been since they closed those schools. I want to say 2005, 2002. You can look it up. The information's out there. There's so many schools I've covered, including my own Lew Wallace and Franklin, and it's rough watching your memories look like that. It's kind of like it kind of reminds me of like an old friend who's in trouble, and you just want to help out. And I feel like documenting these places. Social media is where it's at now. You know, the newspapers, nobody cares about that. Everybody watches social media. So by putting these out there, I know that I have made a little bit of a difference here and there, especially to some of the residents who thank me for videotaping this, because people get out there and clean them up, board them up, bulldoze them. And I've actually had, I'm not going to name any city officials and police officers that have told me that, you know, the state gets funding to demolish these places, and by me documenting them, it helps them to get the funding to demolish it. I'm pretty proud of that. you know? Etna Street. Watch for the video short I have coming out of Etna Street. The one house that's there has got the shutters. It's like bulletproof house. It's like a bulletproof house there. The old field where they used to have carnivals, the old shops, the Etna Community Center, Community Club, I should say. Yeah. Don't remember what this place used to be, but I'm sure a lot of you out there remember. Salerno Catering. The Etna Lounge is where my cousin was killed. Rest in peace, David. Miss you, man. Sad, man. You know, been through a lot of terrible things in life, and it makes you realize when you have just a little bit that you should be thankful for it. And I tell you what, that street life is once upon a time it might have been romantic and glorious and like a hobo. See, look at this perfect example. Little kids walking down the streets. God bless the children. God bless the children. I hope they don't have to look at this mess much longer. But yeah, you know, when I see a lot of this littering things, I think about me being a kid and how I would feel walking down the street having to look at that. You know, you got to take care of the next generation. If not, you know, it's all for nothing. I mean, what are you going to do? It's 12th Avenue. That was Oklahoma Street, by the way. And I believe this is the way to, let me see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Here's where the Etna Senior League field's at. And if you're not from Gary, and if you know baseball, Ron Kittle, who played for the White Sox, and a couple other franchises. Redoing the whole thing. Yep, this is where Etna Senior League's at. I actually put together, it's already been released if you have not seen it. This is 14th in Oklahoma. And we're going to go down 14th Avenue. And this is where the old Etna Senior League field was at. Well, it's still there, but... And Ron Kittle lived right across the street. I don't want to point exactly which house it was, but according to the social rec, and if anybody knows any different, point it out, like leave it in the comments. I'm gonna say it was that one right there. I'm pretty sure he said that was Ron Kittle's old house. So, correct me if I'm wrong. I do not know. Wait a minute. No, I'll take that back. I think it was this White House. I just remember us coming down here. He said it was the White House and it was abandoned now. I'm not sure. I can't say for sure, but anyway, as you can see, it's right across the street from the Senior League. And I'm going to try to zoom in on the A for the Etna on the side of the building. Pretty spooky over there. I have a video that me and Social Rec walked out there and we looked around at the bleachers and the dugouts and stuff like that. And it's pretty rough. The field's nice, but the structures and all that are pretty rough. All right, Idaho Street. This is 14th and Idaho. thing has been there for years now. How is it still there? Look how nice this block is. All right, let's do this one. 13th Avenue over here. Look at that. Round of applause. Looks nice. See? And this is Etna, west side of Etna. It's not all abandoned and you know, and littered and everything. It's actually pretty nice in some spots. If we just get the rest of it like that, then we'll be all right. Oakdale. I hope you're enjoying the video and the positive vibe that it's got going on. Yeah, it's a little on the rough side, but here and there. But there's a lot of spots. The good way outweighs the bad, and there's a lot of nice looking houses out here, and people are, you know, living life like we all do, and they just want to, you know, have something nice. Another rehab going on. All right, that was Oakdale Drive. We're now going back down the street here, and I want to get to a couple more blocks, and what we call that of that. Oh, here's the mansion of the hood. That's what we always called this house. It's a pretty nice house, actually. It looked good anywhere. All right, 12th Avenue right here, and this is Idaho Street. Check that out. Huh? They got it going on right there. And there's the houses across the street. Not bad, not bad. Look at that. Got the little Tudor style going on there. Tell you what, I got out here on a good day to catch people out here working on the houses. They're in there working on that one right there. Look at those little spots right there. And some of these places are nice, and then you got people just, there's just garbage everywhere. I don't know. My opinion, I'm not saying I'm right, but my opinion is these snow plows, when they plow the streets and then it all melts away and all the garbage is left out of it. That's what's going on. And man, it looks terrible. That needs to be cleaned up. Here's another house being rehabbed. Look at that nice house. I wouldn't mind having that. That's all brick too, you know, that's nice. Here we go. These are a duplex, double story duplexes. And look at all that trash. I couldn't imagine going outside and just looking at that every day. Somebody needs to get out here and clean this up, please. I mean, it's not just bad, it's horrible. Look, tires, everything. Liquor bottles, one shoe. And just garbage everywhere. That's depressing. Anyway, not to get on that negative tip, hope you guys enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed riding around. This is going to be my last ride around for a while. And this is 9th Avenue and Utah Street is right there. I'm still City Storm. I'm out of here. Talk to you next round, and be sure to leave your comments. Give it a thumbs up for the algorithm. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, I sure would like to have you here. See you later.